This is Veronica Wells from MadamNoire.com, and today we're here with R&B legend, Mr. Johnny Gill. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm a legend.
You are a legend. A legend.
Wow.
So it's been 15 years since your last album.
16.
16.
Yeah.
16 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what have you done in the meantime? What did you do during that break? I mean, we know you were touring.
Yeah,
But
and that's basically, I mean, from, I run into people and they're asking all the time, are you still singing? And it's like, yeah, well, I from Australia to Russia to Japan, it's what I've been doing 16 years, touring all over the country. And I've been very fortunate and blessed because that's what I enjoy doing the most.
Tell us a little bit about the new album. What's the sound? How does it compare to your old stuff? Is it the same type of sound, the standard formula, or have you done something new?
To be honest with you, it's just great music. That's all I set out to do. That's what we were able to do, is to make some great songs. Obviously, after 16 years and going back into the studio recording again, I've lived a little more. So what you see and hear from this new CD is just my experiences that I've gone through. But overall, I didn't try to gear my songs towards any particular market audience. It's just give me great songs, let the chips fall where they may.
You have some pretty big names on this album, so tell us who you worked with.
Oh God, from Wyclef to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Brian Michael Cox, Troy Taylor. So I mean, it's
Stevie Wonder's on the album.
Well, we started our song, writing our song. Whether Stevie's song we're gonna make it on this album or not, you better look at. Stevie has a problem with his watch. Don't ask me why. That's my dear friend. He's got a problem.
Okay. Okay, so we're waiting on Stevie. All right. So tell us what's your favorite song from the album.
That's almost equivalent to asking the parent, what's your favorite child?
Okay.
It's like they're all a part of my life, and every time you create a song, I mean, it's like giving birth in a sense, and it's hard to look at your child and say, this was my favorite one.
So do the fans still respond to you the same way? Do people still throw their panties on the stage?
Oh, we get a lot of things going on the stage. Yeah. It's
so what do you do with those? Do you catch them? Do you leave them?
Yeah, well, you leave them. We're contemplating on hiring a panty catcher.
All right, moving on. This is like a spitfire question type thing, so it's like an either or. So you have two options. You have to choose one. So the first one is my, or in the mood.
I have to say, my might edge that simply because the mood is new, just coming out. Simply, my has been my bread and butter. It has kept me moving and working for many, many years.
Modern day R&B versus old school R&B.
I have to say old school. Old school, simply because, that's the roots. That's where it all started.
Performing with New Edition or performing by yourself?
Yeah, I would have to say probably being a solo artist, really, because it's easier making the decision for one person than it is for 5 or 6 others, and it's a lot of work. And as you get older, you begin to realize that I want to do what I do, but I don't want to. I just don't. I want to be able to just enjoy it and have fun.
Being a dad or being a ladies' man?
Being a dad.
Okay.
Being a dad, it's easy. Absolutely, that's like the greatest gift that God has given me. I mean, when you think about all the success that I've had in my life and the things that have happened to me over the years of living, is nothing greater than my son.
Well, let me ask you one last question. I want to talk about your relationship status, because you've never been married. So are you dating anyone now?
Well, I'm engaged, and it's been almost 3.5 years, going on 4 years now. So, but it's been a year since we've been engaged. But I've been engaged 3 times. The third time is a charm.
Okay, all right, good.
But I've always kept my life private. That's why so many people have always tried to pry in and want to know or to speculate, because my life has always been, and my home has always it's always been my home, and I'll never and have never allowed that to be a part of this cruel and ruthless and connive in business. Hi, this is Johnny Gill for MadameNoire.com.